Hala Madrid, inanamas, inanamas, Hala Madrid. Hey, God. I've said this thing before and I'll still say it again. I've said it. See, what is happening to Real Madrid now? What is happening to Real Madrid? Let me be honest with you. Is when you're preparing a food, right? You've added all the ingredients is to taste. You now say, let me add extra spices so that the food will be very, very sweet. You've completed the food though. People ate the food, it was sweet. You now said, I want to add extra spices so that when I eat this food, it will be so sweet. The extra spiciness of the food will make it to be very, very sweet. That's what is happening to Real Madrid now. They had a very perfect team, right? They had a very organized team. But they wanted to add somebody extra. They wanted to add something else so that they would be too perfect. In this life, nobody can be too perfect. They went to add Mbappe, who they don't actually need. I said it before. If it's for what Real Madrid actually needs, is not Kylian Mbappe. What Real Madrid actually need is a striker that will play with Vinicius. A striker that will play with Vinicius. That is what they... Because both of them play similar things. Mbappe is not a full number 9. Even Benzema came out to say it yesterday. That Mbappe is not a striker. Mbappe is not a striker. If you want to go by what, I think what Perez just actually did, I've said it and I'll still say it again. What Perez actually did is not letting Mbappe join any other club. He doesn't just want to get the sight of facing his team facing Mbappe. He doesn't want a situation where Mbappe might go to Barcelona or might go to Liverpool or might go to Bayern or might go to Mancity and then he will now start facing him in those teams. He just wants, let me just protect him so that nobody will have him. That's just what is happening. Because if it's to go by what they need, it's not Kylian Mbappe. I'm not just talking about only Kylian Mbappe. Look at Real Madrid's defense. Real Madrid's defense is a total joke right now. Real Madrid's defense is a total joke. Look at Vasquez. They should just see, if I wear boots, and jog for 2 days, I'll be better than Vasquez. That guy is nothing to write home about. Vasquez is not supposed to be in that team. See Eder Militao, from injuries, he has just turned to something else. The whole defense line is only Rudiger's head that is working. Mendy is another flop. Real Madrid now, they are now being exposed. And I'm not going to blame Ancelotti for any reason, right? I'm not going to blame him for any reason because I think he had a perfect squad to an extent, especially in the attack. There might have been some few changes in the defense line or maybe another person to replace Modric if he's leaving. But then again, the attack line, I think it was balanced from last season. Only a striking position, only a striker, right? Only the striker was lacking from last season. And that is where they could have paid more focus, not bringing in Mbappe, who will be similar with Vinicius. I think that is what is doing Real Madrid now. Because even Mbappe, he doesn't offer you aerial threat. Like, he's not good with his head, right? Mbappe is not good with his head. Mbappe doesn't press. He doesn't mark. Right? Mbappe doesn't press, he doesn't mark, he doesn't do anything. So the only time Mbappe plays is from that position. Even in his 9th position, Mbappe makes run that will take him to offside. I mean, Mbappe really needs to do extra for him to get into this Real Madrid team. He really needs to do extra. Mbappe is a very good player, no doubt, right? Mbappe is a very good player. He's one of the finest players in Europe. I'll keep saying it. He's one of the finest players, but I don't think Real Madrid could have been the right destination for him. I honestly do not think so. Now, they've lost now. Look at Morata scoring Real Madrid. In fact, against all the clubs Morata has faced, it's Real Madrid that he has scored the most. Real Madrid fans, well, you guys have to take out. I remember when after the Barcelona game, you guys said, hey, we are going to bounce back. Champions League is our league. This and that. Look at it. AC Milan. When we lost our own that time, against Monaco, you guys came out and started saying, hey, you lost to Monaco, you lost to... Now see people that are beating you, people. See the people that are beating you. Well, that's that for Real Madrid, and another impressive and solid win from Arne Slot's Liverpool. I can say that this guy picked up perfectly from where club stopped. Right? He can make a valid point that you cannot feel the change in Liverpool. You cannot feel that there has been a manager change in Liverpool because this guy is still giving you the same input. The only thing he just changed was the role of Salah and the role of Arnold. He has relegated Arnold mostly on his defensive duties. That creating instincts, right? That thing that Arnold used to do to deliver those chances, to create those balls, he has removed part of those duty and given it to Salah. Now Salah is now the chief creator in this Liverpool team. That's the only difference you can say, and the fact that they don't press so much again. Now they mark as a team. They do the normal marking pattern. They don't do the gen press anymore. So those are the two changes you can say. But aside that, right, Liverpool have picked up where club stopped. An impressive performance from Arne Slot's Liverpool this season. I mean, I didn't honestly expect them to be in this level, right? I thought that they would be struggling to some extent. I thought that they would not give us the performance that we always wanted. I thought that this season they were going to have one or two challenges, but Arne Slot he has done pretty well so far this season. So let's see where it's going to end. And then for Manchester City, I'm not going to blame Manchester City at all. Right? I'm not going to blame Manchester City at all. I'm not blaming them for anything, because I think Manchester City have been covering up their injuries. They've been covering up a lot of things this season. Most persons see Manchester City, Manchester City, you're supposed to win. But this season, they faced a lot of challenges. Well, I'm not going to take anything away from the win from Sporting. I mean, Sporting, they were incredible today. They were so incredible. Victor Gyökeres scored a wonderful hat-trick. And when was the last time they even scored Manchester City a hat-trick? When was the last time? I mean, top-notch performance from Sporting and Victor Gyökeres. Manchester United, hold your ear out. Sporting has given you a very good manager now. It is not tomorrow when he comes and start playing, you will now start saying, the manager is not good. Look at him, he won Mancity, Pep Guardiola, 4-1 in the Champions League. That's not an easy thing to do. He has done it using the smaller team, right? He has done it using the smaller team. So when he starts coaching now, just know that it is your player. If he does not get the result he wants with Manchester United, just know that it is your player, because he's using the smaller players in Sporting to do it. If he can do it with the weaker players in Sporting, then I don't see any excuse you guys will putting up in Manchester United. So if it does not happen with Manchester United, don't come at any day and say the manager is not good, because I will not agree to that. The manager is very good. Even if he's not that very, very, very good, but to a large extent, he's good. So he's supposed to deliver what he's doing now in Manchester United. So if he does not do that, just know that the club is the problem. The players are the problem, and the club need to change a lot of players. And you people, you know the players that they need to change. So important win for Sporting. Important win for them. Manchester City, you guys didn't really play well, right? You guys really didn't play well. Honestly, I was expecting something much different, but I think this is why we love the game football. This is why I love the game football. Pep Guardiola needs to go back to the drawing board, and I know injury has really affected him a lot this season. Injury has really affected him, but that's notwithstanding. It's football. Injury is part of the game, and it's expected to come in. So when it favors you, you take it. When it doesn't favor you, you look for your solution. So Sporting, incredible win. Manchester City collect their loss, and then they move on. Real Madrid, we'll see how you guys play again in your before I forget, Real Madrid, before I forget. I thought you guys were going to win this game, honestly, because you guys rested very well. You did not play over the weekend, though. Real Madrid, you guys did not play over the weekend. You guys rested well. I mean, you rested well to play similar. So there's no doubt. There's nothing you guys should be complaining about. You guys were well rested. You guys were well rested, and you gave up this performance. It's a shame. It's a shame, and we are not going to accept it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the share button, and also follow me for more. Thank you so much for watching.